Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So Miami's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Canes get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's going to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Hurricanes are on the move. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The back goes in motion. They'll run the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field, getting some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
This time it's complete. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire. And that linebacker showed that there.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Canes will call on their punt team. On the return, it's Weir. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Knights line up to punt it away. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Out Out of the gun, the inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He's looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding the pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Here's the handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Dances away from the heat. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hussein.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Knights have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's y'all. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Movement here from the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Knights! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd down, going up top. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold up.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hussein. And they're able to get him on the ground. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Knights are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Pocket starts to collapse. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. on the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Running toward the tape. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Power football with the run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Knights will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he wants it all. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the Heat, and he goes down with the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Canes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Weir. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like, and through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, I'll just say it's great to have football back. Let's send it back to the guys at the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game for the second half.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Carter. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll leave it with him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He wants to throw here on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to buy time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Hands it off. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Canes send out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Shaw. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Knights will call on their punt team. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the lone running back. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Carter. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. He finds his man. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Canes are in the hurry-up.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Miami! They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. The inside handoff. Fights off a defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Knights are marching down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Shaw. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Here comes the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he intercepts it. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there. That's why he creates the turnover.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He's back to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
These third downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, one, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but two, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other side. Touchdown, Knights! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Quickly to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. To the air on first down. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hussein. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.